Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Boat Crew. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about $25 or so. I stress early access, that means everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. So this game is titled and modeled off of some other games that I've played, Bomber Crew, Space Crew, so if you've ever played those games, you'll be very familiar with this one. In this game, you're going to choose a boat. There's one of 4 boats, and they have different stats. So choose the one you like. I chose the Higgins, just because I don't care about durability as much as I care about moving around. This is a PT boat. So you're kind of meant to be fast and meant to go on raids, hit hard, strike fast, and get out, you know. But you'll be able to assign crew members to various slots on your boat, like in Bomber Crew, and each crew member has different stats, so you want to assign the right crew members to the right stat, and they will level up over time. So you want to try and keep them alive. And in between your battles, you'll be able to upgrade your boat in various ways. You can add more ammo to certain slots, you can upgrade your torpedoes, you can upgrade your guns, you can add rockets to it. All of that is based off of how much RP you have, or I think it's reputation points. And you earn this reputation points by doing things on the campaign map. And yes, you can even customize your boat's color and all that jazz. So if you've ever played Bomber Crew or Space Crew, you'll be very familiar with it. Even the control scheme is similar when you're actually fighting. You select the things that you want to attack, and your crew members automatically start shooting at it. And the whole premise of this game is you're not meant to be a one-man Rambo kind of crew. Rather, you're on this campaign map, and you can go into different engagements, and you can help out friendly forces. Like, they're going to be doing the heavy lifting. They're going to be capturing towns or cities on the campaign map, and you can't do that, but they can. But your job really is to mess with the enemy enough to give your friendlies time to capture these towns and to do the heavy lifting. So you're kind of like the annoying fly that will buzz in every now and again to mess up the enemy for a little bit, or possibly, just act as a small task force base defense kind of thing. The campaign map itself is fairly large, and you start off in one small section of it, and each, town or city has a number. That's the strength, and that number will go up over time. So most of my time was spent going to these red towns or cities and attacking their coastal forces, and lowering that strength number so that my friendly forces will be encouraged to attack it. I noticed that whenever I see like a blue arrow going toward a city, that means I've got a large attack force going toward it. So I try and get there first and soften up the defenses before they get there. There's some other mechanics like, your radar and threat and heat and different things like that I'm not going to bother getting into in this video. The main premise, or the main crux of this game really is the combat. And again, rather than go out on individual missions, you get to pick and choose where you want to go next on this campaign map. And I really like that, because Bomber Crew and Space Crew is all about you pick a mission, you go out, you come back. In this game, it's like, well, do I feel like going back now, or do I want to keep going? Typically though, you're going to be docking a lot because you run out of ammo very, 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 very quickly. So you're going to be, again, harassing enemy forces, picking up RP, and ultimately just trying to upgrade your boat and keep your people leveled. You do have help. I've noticed some other PT boats just automatically joining my attack force and, helping me out. So it's not like I'm a one-man boat, but you have to recognize you're not a battleship. You're not a cruiser. You're a PT boat. So you're not meant to go head-to-head solo with heavy forces. You kind of have to get in there, unleash, and get out before you take too much damage. And yes, like I said, you can upgrade your boat, but in the beginning, you're going to be very squishy. So you kind of have to be careful. You do have torpedoes, but you only have like one per side in the beginning. So you could launch a left one and a right one, and then that's it. And the different members of your crew, like I said, will automatically do things. You've got a standard view and a lock-on view. In lock-on view, you can target things and your people will automatically attack it, like in Bomber Crew, but it loses its like attack target over time, so you have to keep them targeted. Your crew members can fall off the boat and you kind of have to like go back to them, stop, and they'll climb back on the boat and keep going. They can die, so you have to try and keep your people alive. You can reassign people to different parts of the boat, but I find that to be a bit clunky and hard to do sometimes. My biggest complaint with this game is the lack of difficulty settings and a way to customize your game. Because here's the thing: in the beginning, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Like I enjoyed just messing around. But the more territory your allies capture, the more places that you have to defend, and you're stretched fairly thin, and sometimes your AI friends, your AI fleet doesn't do the optimal thing to defend your cities. So it becomes more of a city defender at that point, like later mid-game. So it would be nice if there were ways to customize difficulty, either make the AI less aggressive, or make your ally towns a bit more beefy, or the ability to upgrade them. And I don't know. I'm just saying, like, in the beginning it's fun, but as you capture more and more territory, you find yourself more on the defensive, trying to defend the towns you have. And again, you're spreading yourself kind of thin doing that the more territory you capture. So it's not a bad game. It has work to do. It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. I do recommend it. I like games like this. But it really needs some custom difficulty settings and ways to customize or, ease up on the experience a bit, assuming that that's what you want to do, or even make the game harder if that's your thing. But yeah, definitely check this game out. It's a lot of fun, and it'll keep you busy for a while. I mean, it is a little monotonous because you're going to be doing the same thing over and over and over again, but it's just mindless, shooty fun. Again, Bomber Crew, Space Crew fans, you'll like this one too. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.